What is up, cool kids? My name's Gavin, I'm that cool trainer, and if I look kinda sweaty and awkward, it's because I was just shingling my roof with my dad, and we're doing that throughout this week, so not a lot of time to do extra stuff, but gets me outside, gets me tanning, gets me out of the bank for a little bit. I also have some chocolate on my shirt because we just ate ice cream, but that's a different point. This is sort of like a mid-summer update, I guess. Coming into summer, I didn't really think that I'd need to do one of these, but I need to do one of these. I've even got a nice little list of things that I want to talk about. I don't want to make this too long. Hopefully, like, less than 10 minutes, but knowing me, that's probably not going to happen. So, first thing. I just finished Platinum. I finished recording it. God, probably almost 2 weeks ago at this point. At the time I'm filming this, and I think, yeah, I just finished rendering the last episode. The second last episode hasn't even been uploaded yet. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But that gets into a problem that I'll talk about later. Obviously, very disappointed in how that turned out. Because I've said this many times on this channel, Platinum is by far one of my favorite Pokemon games, and to not even make it through the second gym really sucks. Excuse my dog. Yeah, that really sucks. So, I definitely think that I will revisit it at some point. I think it'll be a while, especially since my computer clearly can't really handle a DS emulator. It wasn't terrible with Mystery Dungeon. It would lag every now and then, and I would have to lower my settings. Maybe I just need to do that with Platinum, and I just didn't think about it. I don't know. Like I said, very, very disappointed, and probably I really want to revisit it at some point, but probably not until I get a better computer. And that brings me into our next series, our next Let's Play on the channel, which is a Pokemon Gold Cool Lock. So if you don't know what that is, check out the first episode. That'll be going up at some point, hopefully soon. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, you can either check out my Red Cool Lock, even though this one will be a little bit different. That was the first Let's Play on my channel. Excuse the production quality. Not the best, but a decent way to start. So let's see what else. I'm going to be changing some things, like I said, between Gold and Red. And that's pretty much it. Keep an eye out for that. That'll be really fun. I've been thinking about doing some co-ops with some people in the GSL. We've talked about it, but everybody else seems really busy, and I can't really afford to do too much, commit to too much until I get back to school when I have regular Wi-Fi pretty much all the time. Yeah, so that's that. And now I'm going to get into something like the more somber type deal of this one, of this update, is that my production has been really, like, basically not existing. And toward the beginning of the summer, I'd like to think that it was mostly because of my limited Wi-Fi access. But lately I just haven't really been into it, I'm going to be honest. Because I haven't filmed VGC, I haven't filmed anything in probably a week at this point. And that was only because I had to, because it was a GSL match. And I think, as much as I love doing competitive battling and VGC and stuff like that, it gets old. It really does, just doing a team builder, then playing 6-7 matches on Showdown, it gets old. So I'm looking for a way to spice up doing competitive battling somehow. I'm looking for a way at that. Don't hold your breath too much on that, though. I'll probably do one here and there, but nothing as regular as it has been in the past. And I'm going to be totally candid with you guys. I just haven't been up to recording lately. I've had some life things going on. I think you guys really value honesty, and I feel like you guys would like to know what's happening in my life, but me and Abby, my girlfriend, have been having some problems, and we're actually on a break right now. It's not really anybody's fault. It's just kind of stuff happens. I mean, she lives like over 10 hours away, so what are you gonna do? We're gonna sit down and talk about it when we both get back to school, and then who knows what's gonna happen from there. I don't really know. But that's been on my mind a lot, so I haven't really felt up to recording lately because when I've tried to record things, but I just didn't feel like it was good enough, quality stuff to really put out. So that's also a part of it. I want to talk about the Wi-Fi thing. My sister, up until today, actually, has been my only source of Wi-Fi this summer. And I feel really awful just going over to her house and sucking up her Wi-Fi, even though she has, like, unlimited data for it. But, like, if I'm at my sister's house, sorry it looks like I'm sweating, it's because I am. It is hot AF in this room. It's god-awful. But yeah, if I'm at my sister's house, I want to be there, like, visiting with her and her now fiance, my best friend. Not sitting there typing away in my computer and waiting for stuff to upload. God, I am a sweaty mess. But today, they came and installed Wi-Fi at work. Not right now, I'm doing something, Mom. Parents. Yeah, they just installed Wi-Fi at work. So, that's pretty dope. I'm going to try and upload stuff tomorrow, like I said. Yeah. So, hopefully, I should be able to upload something at least every day. At least have it be uploaded, whether it will be put out every day, like will go live every day, probably not. I don't have time for that during the summer. But hopefully I will have no trouble getting access to when I want to upload things. Next thing on my list. We're halfway done, I promise. So probably not going to be under 10 minutes. My game update. So, in my update video, like pre-summer update video, if you haven't seen it, don't feel like you need to watch it. It basically just listed out a list of things I wanted to get done by the end of summer. Now that we're halfway, I wanted to report back on some of my progress on some of those things. So my fan game, as of right now, I just need to finish coding stuff for one city, and my parents are watching TV and it's kind of loud. Yeah, I just need to finish coding one city, really. And that's pretty much it for a 2-gym beta. That is really loud. Sorry if you can hear that. But anyway, 2-gym beta. It's going to be out. I don't know how I'm going to put that out, but it'll be out somehow. If you want to get that, feel free to message me directly on here, or just drop a comment down below. That'd be great. And I will find some way to get you this game. I want as many people to see it as possible because I want to know, I want to get people's opinions, I want to see any grammar things that I have wrong, any bugs in the game. I really want to know. I've play tested it a bunch of times and I don't think there's anything major, but if there is, definitely let me know. I think it's going really well. I'm really happy with how it's going right now. And honestly, it's just so much fun. Doing some of the artwork for it, like I've done some custom artwork for it, and I'm not very artistically inclined. So that part has been less fun, but the actual like coding and world building in general is really fun to me, just because I love problem solving. That's basically what coding is. So that's going really well. I'm really proud of how that's turning out right now. Second thing that was on my agenda for the summer was making a roulette free-for-all app that has literally gone nowhere from where I was at the beginning of summer. Mostly because I'm just not very good at programming itself. Game programming and making a program are very different, especially with the ease and all the tutorials of Pokemon Essentials, and RPG Maker XP, which is what I use to make my fan game. People in the programming community suck. Honestly, they really do. Because if they say you're a student, good lord, I'm probably taking copyright claim for that. Yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, if you say, oh, I'm a student, you will get two responses immediately. Either ask your teacher, or look in your book. And I'm no longer in the class, and my book is so hard to understand, I think it's kind of useless. So that's gone pretty much nowhere, and I don't think it will, at least until I get back to school, probably, if ever. If I want it, eventually. I don't really see too much of a need for it. If I really want it, I will get around to it eventually. Or I will find somebody and pay somebody to make one. Honestly. What else? Oh. I said I was also going to make a Pokemon Tree of Life, like a Callistic family tree, like you see, like an evolutionary family tree. That also has gone nowhere. I've thought about it. That one I've at least, like, done a little bit on. But it's also gotten pretty much nowhere. Yeah, that one actually has a chance of getting done by the end of summer, because I don't really think it'll take that long. It's just something that's just a matter of sitting down and doing it, and I haven't done that yet. Okay, so this brings me to my last thing, the thing that I'm most excited about. Like I said, I'm kind of in a funk with this channel right now, and I'm not saying whatsoever that I'm stopping this channel. I have a new Let's Play coming up in, the next, like, 2 or 3 days. Sorry if you just heard that, my computer's dying and I don't have to plug in. So much is happening right now. Yeah, so I have a new Let's Play coming. This channel is not at all done. This channel is just getting started. But the couple of vlog-style ones that I've done just from my phone and posted direct to YouTube, I think those are just really fun. So I decided that I'm going to start a vlog channel. This one's going to be more focused on just my life in general, and not really any Pokemon things. I might talk about Pokemon every now and then, but I think it'll mostly be focused around, like, my life and a lot of things that I'm interested in other than Pokemon, such as, science and some political things. I'll try to not keep it super political, but if there's something that I'm going to talk about, that I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it and give my opinions on it. So that will be the same as my personal Twitter handle, so feel free to follow me on that. And it's right here where I interrupt myself. I decided, after a couple days after I filmed that and rendered it twice, that I would not release the name of the channel yet. I'm gonna do some things and, figure out how to actually do vlogging a little bit first, before I throw out the name of the channel. Because I had planned for this video to go up yesterday, at the time I'm filming this part. And I have not even, I think I've filmed maybe like 30 seconds of vlog stuff. So that will be up when I feel like it. To be honest, my life in the summer isn't super interesting. So what might happen is, instead of me rushing into it, because I kind of have a problem with that, instead of me rushing into just vlogging, I think I'm going to take some time, make some videos on my own, show them to a certain few people, get their opinions and stuff, and before I buy any equipment or anything, and spend money that I am not going to make back quickly, I'll probably wait until school starts, when a lot more interesting things happen. Because my life in the summer, like I said, is really just not that interesting. But, bright side, I've only got about 3 weeks left. So, yeah, sorry for interrupting this. Bad content creator, forgive me. There will also be a weird cut at the end of this, because I say the name again. Sorry. That will probably have a couple videos on there at the time of this being posted. I don't really know how that's going to work. God, my parents are watching Lost without me, and it's bothering me because that's our show. So I'm going to get out of here. If this seemed like a lot, I will try and timestamp things so you can go back and watch what you wanted to watch. But don't count too much on that because I don't know how to do it. Anyway, you guys are awesome. You guys really keep me going for this. And like I said, this channel is really not even close to done. This channel is just getting started. Just the channel. It's just something that I'm interested in, something that I think would be fun. Whether it ends up happening or not, or whether too much happens with it, I don't know. It might not. It might end up being more successful than this channel because it'll appear to it will appeal to more people. And most of my people that I know in my actual real life don't really like Pokemon, so I don't do anything with this channel. But this one I feel like they might actually, show up and support me for that. So I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, thank you guys so much. You guys really do keep me going, and I already said that. Words. You guys rock. I mean, that's really plain and simple. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video as much as I did, please, please, please like and or subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch at ThatCoolTrainer, and sub and follow on YouTube and Twitter. And until next time, smell you later.